Hello Seaweed Round the Clock. I'm delighted to be a part of this program with so many from the seaweed industry. My name is Goodwin and I run a small seaweed focused operation here in the southern Philippines. Seaweed is great news for the world. Not many of us have recognised that until recently, myself included. What's not to embrace and like about a product that doesn't take any farm inputs, that grows almost anywhere in the world, that contributes to cleaning the world's oceans and does not have any impact on deforestation? Let's face it, seaweed has been used in agriculture for perhaps 1,000 years, in compost, feeding to animals and other purposes, in coastal areas principally in the Northern Hemisphere. In the last 150 years, this knowledge has spread and accelerated off a very small base and become actually quite commonplace. Many small-scale supporters, not just near the coast, but collecting it on holidays and so forth, and using it in various small-scale agricultural enterprises. However, in the last 15 years, we've seen an acceptance across bigger parts of the agricultural world. This has come about by increasing research, better products, I'd say, a number of key discoveries, and innovations in seaweed processing. Also, delivery has changed that. For instance, in Australia, a scientist, Mr. Rob Kinley, working for Australia's scientific research organisation CSIRO, discovered a very potent seaweed. After a wide search of different species and different types, and this specific seaweed reduced methane emissions in cattle substantially, increasing their growth if they were meat producers, or milk if they were milk producers. And it didn't affect either. When feeding animal seaweed has been done since the 1800s, the proof of methane reduction using extracts of Asparagopsis taxiformis was a major breakthrough for agriculture, and I believe for the seaweed industry. Here was science backing up established use, really for the very first time. The company which emerged to commercialise this discovery, called Future Feed, has currently 6 licensee growers across the world in Australia, USA and Europe. They're building a strong, sustainable supply chain and working to get major quantities of this marvellous seaweed product to the cattle industry across the world. Goodbye methane emissions. Hello seaweed. This is really a momentous issue for seaweed and agriculture. Finding a special commercial use for a specific type of seaweed, turning it into a product, and building the supply chain for the product, providing sustainable, cost-effective, practical products to the agriculture marketplace. When you think about it, nothing else matters. If we are to expand our seaweed industry, then moving from group chats and enthusiasts to regular committed sales at industrial scale of our products is crucial. We want customers buying seaweed because the products are effective, the price is competitive, and there are industrial scale production supply chains in place. Nothing else matters. This is the secret to seaweed success. For our part here at Marine Algae Products in Davao City in southern Mindanao, we're building this momentum. After 3 years, having discovered a breakthrough process for producing a liquid, crop-effective and low-cost foliar biostimulant called BioC Boost, we're working hard to develop a large-scale supply chain for this wonderful product. Using a cooperative, sustainable growing approach, we are contracting with hard-hit local coastal communities, working with them on strong contract commitments, fixed price, fair trade and cash payments. We purchase wet seaweed, not dry, so the farmers do less work And of course the product is fresher for us. Using these small-scale farmers by the thousands will deliver the volume we need and enhance livelihoods here in southern Philippines big time. We've also developed a large-scale mobile seaweed processing unit. This means we've rolled our extraction technology into a container trailer. This will enable us to process fresh harvest seaweed within hours of harvest. This means we can produce an excellent organic certified product. It reduces the work by our farmers and their cost, and enables them to deliver their product to us for payment at the beachfront or landing area. Less cost, less work, same money revenue generated. The BioMarineTV Boost product has proven cost effective on some of Philippines' major exports: bananas, mangoes, and recently rice. The effect of BioMarineTV Boost is to lift crop yields with or without reductions in NPK fertiliser, a major boost to farmers' income, and can lead to substantial reductions in fertiliser runoff. Having this available in a Ukraine-focused world is obviously pretty handy. Also producing dried seaweed for use in the rest of the animal feed industry. Dried seaweed has proven anti-inflammatory. It improves growth and has wide nutritional benefits. It's also got a certain amount of immune boost because of its nutritional benefits, and it's fully organic. This has ended up with it being evaluated, the dried seaweed product, in the poultry, fisheries, fish farming, the shrimp industry, and piggeries. It'll boost growth for these industries, and because of the boost in the immune system and anti-inflammatories, it'll assist in these growing factories. Of course, these industries are large, so our challenge is to put in place sustainable production with industrial quantities at the right price. Poultry farms, for instance, here in southern Mindanao run 500,000 to 1 million chickens at a time. So they need a couple of tonne of this seaweed product every week. Clearly, delivering a few hundred kilos every once in a while is not enough. Once again, we come back to supply chain. My challenge to the issue for the seaweed industry is to focus on specific products for known markets, prove them up, build sustainable supply chains to ensure that seaweed becomes embedded into the fabric of agriculture input supply of the future. In this way, we build a sustainable seaweed industry. From our plant in Davao, we also produce seaweed powdered and encapsulated for nutritional purposes for humans. We've got several thousand people around the world taking this on a daily basis, and from that has emerged some pretty interesting health outcomes in several specific areas. Stay tuned for better news in the future. We're aiming for the stars here in our little corner of the Philippines, but together with all of you watching, we might just heal the planet, impact agriculture big time, and improve our own health in the process. Thank you, and bless you all for being part of the seaweed awakening. We're at the start, so we'll still require lots of energy to even get to the end of the beginning. Let's all have fun, let's stay the course, and our children will thank us long into the current century. Thank you.